Hello and welcome to the Underhive. We are back with the man Stantine Hill. So we are currently in a mission to kill some looters, so we might as well wrap that up with these guys here. I didn't mean to send troops there. I wouldn't typically do that on a party of 11, but I clicked it, so it is what it is. We've got a few more crossbowmen, I think, there. Got plenty of recruits still, so the infantry is still pretty stacked. We will get rid of these also. We will actually fight these guys, though. We will tell everybody to charge, but we will hold back the cav. Not interested in sending you in, boys. You've already got your stripes. However, these young fellows need to earn their keep. And I shall be stabbing in at the foe as well. In support, that is. Then again, we're in the village, which isn't ideal for us cavs. We'll be alright. We've got overwhelming numbers. And we've got some shoppy mans. Careful, boys. I heard that whistle past my head. Alright, fellas. Hit the enemy. I mean, I don't know how you're planning to hit them from there. You've got a good eye if you do. We'll get in then. Bang. I was lucky not to take at least one hit there, I'd say. And they've bottled it. Well, we're going to get ourselves a bit of one-handed experience here because we need to improve that. And we also need to slaughter these guys for the mission. Come on, mate. Make your way through so I can finish you. Damn you. That guy went down at least. I did well to see that fella with all the tree cover there. Admittedly, not the biggest challenge in the world. But needs must. Sometimes this is the way it be. Little stab up the arse. Okay, well, we've got away. Yeah, don't worry, boys. We'll get him. We'll get him. And we'll get back in. Okay, we'll do a couple of Lannister soldiers there, I think. Just actually get a stable infantry corps. Okay, well, that is the mission completed, and we've got 4 grand now, so we're looking okay money-wise. We do really want to work on the old smithing, if we can, but wood is not very common down here. We have got a little bit ourselves, but we can't smelt that. I'm looking forward to when this is updated for 1.7, so it takes that away. I forgot that'd still be present. Okay, we're going to need to rest a moment. So I had a request there in the comments, and by the way, if you ever have any sort of requests, do feel free to leave them in the comments. If I can accommodate, I will. So yeah, request to do some raiding. So to answer that, I'm not just going to be raiding random settlements. Of course, these are allied, so we wouldn't raid them anyway. But say like the settlements near the Red Lake. We don't want to raid those because we'll lose 300 influence, which is 10 times the amount I've currently got. So we don't want to be doing that. New owner of River Run. I am in the running, but I cannot make that happen, unfortunately. It looks like it's going to go to Drox. I don't mind it going to Drox, because Spicer can piss off. You're not having any more Spicer. You've got loads of land. So yeah, we're pretty handily crushing the Riverlands there, which is nice to see. 2-handed polearm. I can chuck you an actual head on it. There you go. A whole 49 gold. Don't break your arm lifting your purse up, mate. Bloody hell. You cheeky bastard. Well, we will take some more fellas. I don't see why not. And we've got a tourney here. Let's get in the arena. We all love a good arena, don't we? We will win a Nightlands, which is something we already own. I suppose we could dual wield them, go for the double stab. If only that was an option. Oh, you bastard! I seen him coming, but there's nothing I could do about it. Absolutely couched me. Fair enough. That is not something you normally see. They don't normally go for the couch unless they're in the larger Imperial tournament scene where they can really get the speed up. So fair play to him knocking me out first round. Can't fault him there. Dagger and a pike. I've got no wood. Damn it. Okay, they've got wood here, though. They're loving a bit of wood over yonder. 3 gold apiece. I do not mind that price, mate. I will have plenty of that. And we shall continue to smelt those, and we will make you a dagger, my fine lady. Franklin the goat wants a pike. I haven't got any shafts for you, I'm afraid, Franklin. So you'll have to do without for now. We've got a tournament in at the Hornvale. We will wait till morning, just to make sure it is available. Daddy Tywin's come back, 3,000 in the army. I wonder what he's up to, because he's not going to be sieging anything down there, surely. I reckon they might be on the recruitment drive. So when they come back up, we might see if we can get in with them with another siege. That'll be quite nice. I'm not going to hide from the sieges. We just, we know that we are severely at risk if we do them. That was a bad shot. Alright then, piggy. You're going to be like that. Oh, I've got a controller plugged in. I apologise for that. I'm not using it, but... Ah, piss. Right, let's get... Ah, come on, man. Controller ruined me. Never mind. I assume you'll have heard it vibrate there. Never mind. I was fighting a tournament with one hand behind my back there. I think that... Whoa, he didn't want a piece? That is surprising. Let's get in Wayfarers. It's a 2-hander. I like a 2-hander. And we need to win one, don't we? I look like a pleb so far. Yeah, let's get this 2-hander out. It's not something he's particularly skilled with, but I know the ins and outs. Death. What, are they all the enemy? I thought they were my team because of the red. Oh, pissed it there. Yes. Oh, if I come out of this, did you see me like dodging? Personally, I did well there, I think. Yeah, I mean the Lannister equipment there certainly makes this more difficult to judge who's on whose team. Yeah, I think we got this now. Another 2-man 2. Yeah, don't you dare with that. Oh, he's got the range. Nice. Yeah. It's me and the crossbowman in the final. Neither of us are equipped really for this sort of work, but we're going to give it our best. He didn't give it his best enough. But we are through. We are victorious. Beautiful stuff. Massive renown. Where are we now? Clancy of 4. I think that's probably the most renown I've ever had on a character given a play permadeath. But we've got some 15 looters outside. We still need to get some XP on the fellas, so we've got to do that. Like, the general layout of the situation makes it look like we're way further in than we are. We're only like an hour into this character, but we've already got a sizable force and a significant clan situation. But as we said previously, I think that really fits the character. I mean, he's the bastard of Tywin, so... You know, and as we said, he was never denied as being such. So these fellas know about him. It was a bit of a scandal back in the day, and you know, they understand that although he's not legit, he does have some claim to fame. But let's get in here and give this fella a good old stabbing. 34 damage in the head at 15 meters per second. What are you joking? Ah. Yeah, he's dead. That's how it works. Good work, horse. Saved me there. Let's watch the mans come in. Well, 12 damage. We'll take it. Send the cavalry up so they can help me finish. I mean, we don't have to kill all of these, but again, it's the best way, really, in my opinion, to get yourself some more weapon XP. Slaughter the fleeing foe. Ooh, I didn't realise they'd block on the retreat. Interesting. Maybe I just hit him on the shield and it like auto blocked because that didn't block. Good work, Carv. They're in now. Let's get them mullered, boys. Leave none alive. We will bathe in their blood, as I promised.
I'll tear your limbs.
How? How did that only deal 31 damage? He was running at me. Well, last fella, I think. No, another one. Now he's dead. Good work, lads. Good work. Overpower them, as is our right. Might as well upgrade a couple of fellas. So we are still tight on cash at the minute. I don't generally sort of spend this amount of cash, but we should be able to make it back through smithing if we're lucky here. 725 for a one-handed sword. Yeah, 311's all right. That's a day's wages, pretty much. If we can carry on with that, that'll be fine by me. So we're going to head up to River Run now, just see if there's anything going on there. Doesn't look like it. Hendry needs recruits. I think I'm just going to get rid of him. I don't think 14 will be enough for him. So, I mean, it could have been, to be fair, but I'm not that bothered about making friends with him, to be honest. Make them another crappy sword, why not? Little training blade. I know you wanted a proper war blade, but it is what it is, mate. If you're coming around here looking for handouts, you're going to be sorely upset with the result. So, I wouldn't mind fighting a small lord, but there don't seem to be many in the way of small lords right now. And I don't think we can really warrant upgrading the size of the army again. I think we need to keep just around 100 for the time being, because we are losing profits here. High Garden. I wonder what tournament they'll be. Probably Vlandian as well, but we'll take a look in a minute. It's either got to be Vlandian or Empire. Two-handed sword. This is what we're looking for. We can't make him a better blade than this, so we'll take it. But 1400. That is the sort of things we're looking to get. If we can land the two-handed sword, two-handed axe, that'll be great. Lord Bigsby's studded leather armor. Now, it's not as good as what we've got, but it is pretty cool looking. And it is an Empire tournament. So, like same as Baratheon. Just copy. Okay. I mean, I'm not a thrower man's with this character, so we'll say that's why I'm missing rather than just that I'm being inept. You bastard. I'm blocking, mate. I'm blocking. What are you doing? My mate saved me there big time. He carried us. But it's about time the AI carried me, because I'm forever carrying the AI. Okay. Let's get back in on Blue Man Archermans. There he goes. Really? So you can't have much health left. Couching. I don't know how that couch did that much damage, because we weren't really going at any particular speed, but fair enough. To say that if I'd thrusted it out with my arm, I'd have got about 30. Just go with move left, smack from the right, over and over. There we go. You're not going to put your shield down, mate. I'm going to treat you like the clown you are. I don't mind the Tyrell helmets, to be fair. I think they look alright, but not as cool as ours, are they? Let's see if we can get a Lannister cloak here. Let's just check it out. I think I wore this as the Hound, as Barry Clegane for a time. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we definitely did. It's a cool looking armor, but it's not what we're after. Look at that. Okay. Any Lannister stuff. I also don't think these boots really go with my attire, but... Aha! Lannister Nobleman's Cloak. Oh, yeah. That's juicy there. That'll do. That'll do for us nicely. I will pop the scarf back on his casual attire for the time being. That'll probably be sufficient for now. I do want to get some gloves at some point, but it's alright. Okay, see if we can smith them anything up. Javelinos. Oh, we can make javelins. Oh, nice. We've got a shaft. Well, why not? We're not going to get much money for the basic head, but at least we can make them. It's profit. We're up to 5 now, which is a decent bank balance. Okay, I've got 26 here. I'm going to chase them out of the village first and foremost, because I don't want to fight them in the village. It's got to be far enough on it. Attack the men. Today's episode brought to you by coffee.
Infector! Give them hell!
So again, we're not going to bring the cav. We don't need to get them leveled up. We're looking to level up everybody else. And I think I'm going to be a bit of a mad lad and just go in on my own. If I take out the flank, I don't think there's much they can do. Unless I'm rather stupid about my placement. Yeah, he was blocking, but that's fine. If we'd have gone for the guy in the middle, he would have had a chance at me. My horse got hit by him all the same. Bang, right in the neck. I thought that was an overhead swing rather than a stone. So, yeah, I was just a bit cautious there. 105, juicy. We're getting there with the spear now. Beauty. And it seems they have bottled. I've just not got there in time. Part of the new patch would have allowed me to charge the cav now, but I can't because the battle has already technically ended. So I think what we will do is just try and kill 1 or 2, and then we will refight them. There you go, that'll do. Get an extra level, cheeky. More recruits. I think we'll get some more soldiers now. I think we want some actually armoured troops so the infantry can hold. And let's check my level up. So we've already maxed Smith in. We've got something in polearms here. Polearm attacks that deal more than 25% can dismount. Thrust attacks with polearms have a 30% chance to knock opponents back. I like that one. I think we're probably best going for 1-inch steward, because we would like to reduce the cost of the army. I know money's not a big issue later on the line, down the line in this mod, but at this point in time it kind of is. We've never been on the bread line as such, but we have been close. I'd like to get myself a nicer sword as well soon, but ideally I'd like to make that if I can. Might just have a look if there's like a better thrusting spear than this that I can make at some stage. Because I want to use the sword staff, but on the other hand, we won't be able to use the shield with it. So it gives us a different effect. Obviously, it gives us the slashing option, but I don't know if that's really legit for this. It's more, it kind of feels more like Dothraki-ish, you know, using a glaive. I know they tend to use like Kopesh sort of swords, but can't see why they wouldn't also be keen on a glaive, 1 or 2 of them. Okay, that was a big whiff. Whereas we're a bit more knightly jousty sort of vibe, aren't we? But we'll see. I mean, we're a mile off being able to make that anyway, so we will see when the time comes. Oh, nice work, crossbowman. We should have picked literally any other target, though. 2 Handemans, you are unprotected against my assaults. I shall smash you. Wow, you've got some tough arse on you. There you go, finally, mate. There we go. Slowly but surely, we will chip them down. I think the XP you get is kind of based off the damage you deal. So like a big high damage attack gives you more XP than several small. Another couple leveling up, looking nice. Winner. I think what I'm going to do is just swap those around because I generally use the spear. Bit of tactics. I think we'll go tight formation. I don't think that matters really, because I use both. But obviously, if you use one more than the other, then that would be the better choice. Tybolt, Leo, and Aldrich have all made armies. Good for them. I don't think that's a big deal right now. I'd rather join Tywin. No recruits. Big spender. Can't help you with a throwing axe, though, I'm afraid. That is a shame. Because they like to spend the money on throwing axes, people, generally. Although Tybolt's got or Tybalt has got a pretty big army there, you know. See what Leo's rocking a much smaller army. Well, we'll get in on these. And we're going to go full metal charge on them here. We're going to go with the boys. Spears out, lads. Eh? Spears out. Spears out. Use your spears, boys. They're much longer than your swords, you know. And pointy. And whatnot. Any takers? No? Alright. Well, I'll show you how it's done, lads. I'll show you how it's done. That was on the shield, but it was, you know, the right way to be done other than that. Good work, lads. Nobody died there. Nobody died. That's beautiful work. The infantry are coming. They're on the way. You are mine, sir. Oh, nearly. Nice. Thread the needle. Ah, he was knocked out, though. He's alright. He's alright. Death. So a lot of these are fleeing now. So we shall chop away at them. Because we need it. The battle is over. We won! Good old Tywin there. Charles Dance, as is the correct way to say it, I believe, but I'd say Dance personally, because I'm from North. Yeah, Charles Dance, lovely voice on the man. Feels like he's massaging your ears with his voice. I'm pinching that one, mate. He's mine. Oh, good work. Tag team, skewered from both sides. Bang. How that didn't take his head off in one hit, I don't know. Perhaps I didn't get my edge alignment quite right and sort of slapped him with the face of the blade as opposed to the edge. You never know. I will use one of my horses. That is fine. I accept. Okay, so let's have a look here where Alec Rain is going, or Aldrich Rain. Because if he's doing anything spicy, we might get involved. I'd ideally not like to lose all my troops, but it's pretty commonplace, isn't it? We will join this tournament here. Wyland the Swordsman. Well, if you impress me here, Wyland, there might be a place in my army for you, you know. Okay, that kind of did impress a little bit. Okay, he did well. Let's see if you get through. He did, but he got beat by a Garden Elite Bowman. Not interested. He made a show of me there, but that's because I didn't expect him to cut through my block. Because it'd have halved my polearm if that is in fact what he did. And that didn't happen. So I should have been aware. It works like that with axes, so I should have been aware of that, but I just didn't think. It's been a bad day for tournaments, so hopefully this one's going to go a bit better and I can recoup my former glories. Because, not to toot my own horn, but I generally do pretty well in the old tourneys. Although sometimes it is from hitting people in the back, like that. But other times it's just from being the superior swordsman. Like that. Masterful. Or King Joustoff, which is my other name. Secondary channel. King Joustoff. You never know, I might do that one day. Just jousting memes. Death. You'll eat nobody's liver, mate. It's all mine. Oh. My mistake. The liver eater man's is the one I was going for. Oh, point blank with a crossbow and then poked his face off. Oh, nice chambray. But he's not done well enough there. And we're through to the final joust off. Overhand for the victory. There we go. That was much better. Much more what I'm used to in terms of the victory. Let's check if they've got any smithing going. Two-hander, please. Two-handed axe. I'll take it. What do we need? We've got no pig iron. That's a shame. Still none, really. Got no other axe heads. Can make throwing knives now. Not particularly expensive ones, but we can make them. Which is something, at least. Let's get over here to Wayfarers, see if we can make any cash. Got another tourney. We've been quite tourney heavy today, but it is still the third episode. It's, you know, it's going to happen. Tide Spearwing. Very good. We'll go again. We'll go again. Love a two-hander. Can't help myself. Highland Warspear. Can't imagine that's going to be better than the Nightlands, but it could be. Taking nobody down, love. I'm having none of it. Oh, one shot to the bonds for the scout. Don't both be shooting me, you bastards. Oh, he got stabbed under the helmet. That was criminal. Riverland's military archer is an absolute beast. Dodge the thrust. Oh, perfectly dodged. Nice. Hacking through them all. No finesse to it, just power. And a block there. Quality block. Archer's down. Go on, man. Get him with big two-hander. There you go. And you keep. Right. We've done well together, pal. But here is where the road ends. Bang. The old 1-2 switcheroo. Let's have a look here. It is quicker and more thrust damage for only slightly shorter. So I think we'll be using that. And I think we'll sell the Nightlands. It makes sense to do so. And we'll get rid of them things as well. Any smithings? No, we've already checked that. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the armies. Because if there's a siege going on, we'll throw in our lot with them and hope for the best there, I think. Rickon Tully. Piss off, mate. Somebody's chasing me. Who is it? So they have got a lot more troops than we do. And they do want it, is the point. Which means, theoretically, they are better than us. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to drop the looters. And then we should be able to get away past Patrick Mallister. Okay, so they're already in. It's a pretty sizable victory here into, well, numbers. Sizable advantage of numbers. So let's get in here. We'll finish on a siege. Let us begin. Incredibly framey there for a moment, but it generally is on this patch. Okay, what we got going on in terms of equipment here, fellas? Nothing. Oh, I do not want to get stuck here. I'm a sitting duck in this position. So, in this instance, we are going to want our sword. Ladders are up. As far as it goes, not a particularly successful means of sieging. One of the oldest, granted, and certainly has worked, but not really the means you'd want to be using. I mean, if they were the real lives of my soldiers I was spending, that isn't the way I'd go about it. I would almost certainly go for the ram. The bare minimum. But the boys there, they are getting up the ladder. think we're having a bit more luck on the left side. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh no, wait, no. It's just because their shields are red and blue, so they somewhat look like friendly shields. No way you can thread that meat. Oh, then he might be able to actually. Let's move around, mate. Let's move around. They're doing all right up the ladders, though. It has to be said. Maybe that's because that's the only point of ingress. There's no other siege equipment. But as soon as the archers can take apart their defenders, we'll be looking decent, I think. And I mean, the archers will take them apart eventually. That's one of the reasons I very much enjoy having a ranged weapon, so we can contribute in that way. And it's looking alright here. Can we actually get up this? I mean, they seem to be making somewhere. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a brilliant place to put your wall, to be honest, because I mean, we're within spear range here. I'm not sure we can actually reach anybody, but you know, you would in real life. We are getting men on the wall. So I'm gonna climb this one, and I'm gonna use my spear to its effect. That's it. Spear over the top. Nice. I don't want to. Oh, mate, he's up behind me. Yeah, I'm jumping. I had to take the one hit there. Okay, they're not using the other ladder now. That's fine. So I'll get up this one. Oh, and then of course they are straight after me. The thing is, I just didn't want to be up there on my own. It seemed like a very bad idea. Okay, now this seems like a very bad idea. Distract, fray me. Distract, more men getting up the ladder. Nice. Okay, so I wasn't the first man on the wall, but I definitely helped us claim our presence up here, and we will get rid of the Ballista Mans if he's not already dead, which, fortunately for us, he is. Very good. And we've won it. They're broken. So a little bit framey over here, but that's it. Another siege done. And, you know, we played it wary. I'm not going to say I contributed a massive amount, but we didn't die is the point. We can carry on. We can siege some more. And again, in case you're not aware, it is permadeath, so if we die, we are over. So there we go. I don't think there's much point us doing the secondary siege just for the last 50 because of the way it, you know, spawns people. So we shall see how they go. Skip to the Emperors. Bit of influence. Oh, he's happy. Aldrich Rain. He's like, yeah, mate. Okay, prisoners. Beautiful. Take a few. And to be honest, the fact that it's called a few of our fellas, well, you know, 40 of our fellas, is probably not the worst thing in the world, because it's saving us on wages for a little bit. I think 50 is kind of enough. It's not like they need us for the force of the army. So let's see if they'll give us it. We are going to be getting it. Nice work, fellas. Okay. The issue is it's going to be hard to defend that. But we have a castle, Stonehenge. Stonehenge is mine. They valued my involvement in being distraction upon the wall. It's kind of a shitty castle, all said and done. Like, mine's made of wood, and then there's this big red bastard over here. Never mind. Let's manage the garrison. We've got a pretty big garrison, actually, to be fair. Give me the... I'm not having anything that isn't Lannister in there, so we're going to take... I mean, I think I'll take the hired crossbowman, you know. Yeah, and I'll keep mercenaries in there, fair enough. But just not like Riverlands or anything. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm going to give them all of my crossbowmen that remain, all like 3 of them. We will upgrade 1 more into a crossbowman and give them that as well. There you go. You can have that. So let's just get rid of the Riverlands chaff. And let's have a look here, because have we got any more horsemen or anything? No. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, 189 in there is actually not so bad. And we've got, you know, pretty much an army of horsemen and recruits just now for ourselves, but that's okay. A great result. We've got ourselves some real estate. I'm quite happy with that for the 3rd episode. So let's see what happens next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time in the Underhive.